today we're going to be doing some more career mode here for Season 9 here for this F1 2017 career mode. We are at the British Grand Prix, my home Grand Prix. I just re-looked at my setup because I noticed there was something wrong with it. It just didn't feel right. It's just the setup didn't look right. So that's been sorted. And I do apologise if you can hear that noise. I think there is something going off downstairs. I don't know if you can hear that, but if you can't, then just ignore me what I'm saying. But if you did remember the last episode, we did get the durability for the MGUK. We got that. And up. So without further ado, let's go to practice here for the British Grand Prix.
And welcome from Silverstone for today's practice session. I hope the crowd streaming in through the gates have brought their umbrellas. Guess what? It's tipping it down here today. And I tell you what, Anthony Davidson, I think we're going to have some fairly anxious drivers in the cars today, as the conditions have not been kind at all for today's session.
Well, sat in the garage, maybe, I suppose. I mean, you'd always rather a nice dry circuit to run on. But as soon as you venture out onto the track, then any lingering nerves get left behind. The moment you start to become anxious in these cars, you tend to tighten up and become too digital in your inputs. This can not only cost you lap time, but also, if you're unlucky, send you on a one-way trip to the wall.
So I'm not just going to skip straight away to the next practice session. I'm not doing it in the dry.
Let's remind ourselves of the top three, who are Vettel, Ocon and Nico Hülkenberg. That's it for practice then. We'll see you again soon.
But on to practice 2. Hopefully we can get a dry session. We'll get some more resource points as well. It's not more, it won't be much, it'll just be 10 resource points. Yeah. Let's go to practice 2 here for this British Grand Prix.
Quick look at the classification at the end of the session then. Here are your top three. Vettel, Perez and Esteban. Today, we'll be back with more Formula One action very shortly.
Can we just give Fernando Alonso credit? P5. P5. And he beat 2 Mercedes. And they're on Inters. What have I just witnessed? Right, so it's not going to rain here for this British Grand Prix. Yeah, let's get this done. So there we go then, through turn 1. So here we go then to the middle sector, just about getting that one there on the right hand side. Just had to shift it quickly down to 7th just to get the nose in. I just thought the back end was going to step out. But so far looking so good. And we get purple for that one as well. So on to tyre management, which should be easy as well. Very confident there through the right, and I think that's Abby, or I think that's Cops. I may be wrong. We will then, as we open the DRS, then down this back straight. Just trying to get into the purple. Get to the curb a little bit. And we get purple for that. Just trying to work through this pretty quickly, because I know in practice 3 you don't get as much time. So we've only got 19 minutes left of the session to go. And we've only got we've got about 4 laps to get done, including the qualifying pace. And the track's pretty long around this British Grand Prix. I was hoping to see Lewis Hamilton on the podium. Wouldn't it be nice to see Julian Palmer on the grid, on the podium? Sorry, I don't even know where's the grid. Just an all Brits knockout. That'd be pretty cool. But because that Renault is not good enough and strong enough to be on the podium. Get a really good exit off there, and then we're going to see if we can try and get slipstream off Fernando Alonso. A lot of people just about to come out the pit lane actually. Oh no, I didn't change it, did I? Right, okay, I'll have to change that for the next, for short qualifying. And the energy store, I need to change that. So here we go then, through the final corner. Just got one more lap, and then we've got the qualifying pace to get done. We should be on a set of super soft tyres. So, through Abbey. I think that was Cops. No, it's not Cops, is it? It's through Abbey. I'm sure it is. Then to Maggots and Beckett's. Got some more lap traffic in our way. Oh, Mr. Verstappen. So now moving on to the qualifying pace. 10 minutes to go here of this qualifying session. I say qualifying practice. trying to be quiet, just trying to focus. I'm just trying to get grip on the harder compound. There, I get more grip on the harder compound than I do on the softest compound. So I don't really understand why that is. We're up anyway by 400 tenths. Palmer in P4 though, he's not always about. That just flying past. Fastest sector 2. Over 1,000ths up on my time. So now we get to move to short qualifying here for this British Grand Prix.
As all the cars are now over the line, your top three again are a Ferrari, Vettel and Nico Hülkenberg. That concludes an interesting practice session. Let's hope for more excitement as the weekend unfolds.
So
Hi, how are you? I'm just passing on your qualifying goals for this weekend.
Welcome to this afternoon's qualifying session here at Silverstone for the British Grand Prix. Drivers tend to complain about tyre wear around this track, and the compounds on offer this weekend aren't likely to put that issue to bed. Is this going to be about who can make the tyres last?
Tyre wear is always something you have to consider to a certain degree. Finding a good car balance that suits the circuit will help prolong the life of the tyre, but it's true that some circuits, such as this one, are more challenging than others. How hard you can push them depends on your strategy and how tight the battle is around you.
So here we go then for this qualifying session here at this British Grand Prix. We're going to apply a setup on the car. I don't even know what it is. It's there. Oh, and I want to find out as well to see if it's going to be raining for the race. I'm hoping. Oh no! Press the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button. Go away. Right, so no rain expected for the race. Let's go. See if we go then on this qualifying lap. Actually, Bottas there goes fastest with a 28.9. So Nicky's first up on the board. Sebastian Vettel goes quickest with a 28.4. We improved that by 400 tenths. This final corner needs to be good. So it's sort of okay exit. 25.7. Okay.
Sebastian's currently in P2.
Very close there to Carlos Sainz.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
25.3.
You're nearly out of fuel. Almost out of fuel. You need to pit within the next 2 laps.
$24.9. These are not decent. These are pretty decent times. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the pits, get a fresh set of tyres on, and then see if I can get another lap done.
Fastest lap is a 1 minute 24.8.
See if I can go out and get another lap done. Will it let me?
All complete. Mechanics, please stand clear. We're ready to go.
I don't think it will do, because I've only got a minute to go. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to customize controls. Turn for. In fact, I'm going to turn it down as well. Right, so let's get this. Well, we were trying to get a lap done, but oh well.
So qualifying is complete and we're all set for an exciting race tomorrow. Your top three are a Ferrari, Vettel and Sergio Perez. Goodbye for now then, but we're really just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
So, here we go then. So we get enough resource points to get that control electronics wear for number 3. Oh, I forgot at the end of this episode as well, there will be a contract offer.
Emma here. Just wanted to let you know what the team are hoping for in the race.
So the team are hoping for P2 and to beat Valtteri Bottas. So we are going to get that durability upgrade now. It's been a long time since I've seen this, actually. That ready for the Hungarian Grand Prix. But yeah, without further ado, let's go to the race for this Grand Prix, the British Grand Prix.
With with that then, let's run through the grid order. It's Ferrari in pole position then, with Sebastian Vettel starting alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid we have Ocon, Hamilton, Valtteri Bottas, and Ricciardo, Grosjean, Verstappen, Hulkenberg, and Kevin Magnussen, Palmer, Massa, Sergio Perez, and Alonso, Sainz, Kvyat, Pascal Wehrlein, and Stoffel van Dorn, Ericsson, and Lance Stroll rounds off the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
So here we go then. Yep, so let's see if we can extend this stint out actually. So we can go to lap 5 and then go on a set of soft tyres until the end. I don't know why they underfuel us. I'm going to put quite a lot of fuel in there. Here we go then to 5 red lights here for this British Grand Prix. And it's lights out and away we go. Wow, Perez, Ocon got a better start of us all. As we're going towards turn 1. Gonna try for a dive bomb up the inside. Gonna give Ocon the room. Squeeze him out on exit. Let me just sort something out. Right, so I just had to sort something out. That's now sorted. So hopefully you guys can actually hear me. I want to change an assist as well. Let's turn off the anti-lock brakes because there's Vettel there going side by side with Esteban Ocon. Ocon unfortunately cannot take Vettel around the outside, so we'll have to stick with that place for the time being. Yep, we're just gonna. Yep. I don't actually know what happened there. Did we understeer? Oversteer? What happened? I think we just got on the... Yeah, it may have just been there. We'll go from there again. There we go. Right now. Get a pretty wide exit. $32.5, okay. So it's still myself from Vettel from Ocon. Force India's doing pretty good in this season actually. They just, I don't know, they've just turned a corner for some reason. That was a better exit the second time around than it was the first time. And we're up by about 3 thousandths. And then just have a shocking exit to that second final corner. I've just moved the brake bias to the rear so I don't lock up as much. Woo, taking that grass route. So we've got 2 laps until we pit, and we'll be on to a set of soft compound tyres. So we're actually up on our delta by about 500 tenths, so this is looking pretty good for us at the moment. So stay out in front, keep ahead, and try and minimise the gap to Vettel by not trying to lock up, which is what I've just gone and done. And unfortunately we lost out there on second fastest lap. Boxes lap.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
So I'm going to box this lap and then get the undercut from Vettel, getting away the threat. Because of course, because I'm out in the lead, I can get that choice of 3 tyres of when I want, which will be the next lap. Because I know he's done that to me a couple of times, where he's gone to the pits when I'm in the pit lane.
Radar is clear. Weather is looking good for now. Our tyre data is looking positive so far. We think there's plenty of life left in these for the moment.
Yeah, I did that. Right, let's try that again. I don't know what line I was taking there, but yeah, that's the line I took.
Going off the sim data, we expect you're going to start feeling the effect of tyre wear around about now. Let us know if it gets too bad.
I'm coming to the pit lane, Jeff, so just about make the marks, which is so into the pit lane we go. Sebastian Vettel continues on. So 2.1 stop. And some people followed us into the pit lane. I think some people might be doing the 2 stop.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
So teammates in the pit lane. So we need to try and get ahead of him. But the moment Hamilton came to the pits with us. Okay. So I wonder if Bottas. Damn it! I thought they were all going to come into the pit lane. Ah, Van Dorn, come on, move. You're slow. You're in a Honda. Move. No, I'm not going to get out ahead of him. I'm not going to get out ahead of him. Oh, we might as well. We just... And then put ourselves in the wall. That's just great. Right, let's try that again. Corner. Williams are how they are in 2018. They're just slow. So Verstappen, Ocon, Magnussen in the pit lane. They're going to put a set of soft compound tyres to the end. So just a little bit of cockpit mode to the end of this race, around it. Yeah, it was a really bad run there through Magnussen Beckett's. So we go purple with a 28-1. So sorry, there's not much commentary. I am trying to focus, but I'm trying to think of things as well of what to say. But yeah, purple into sector 1 again. We are running rich mix if you're wondering why I'm got another fastest lap. So I'm running rich mix because I'm trying to burn some fuel. We are 2 laps. We are quite overloaded in terms of fuel. That was a better. This is a better run. There we go. That 1,000th up. There we go, 27-3. Not bad. We lost about 400 tenths. That must have been through sector 3. Let me get that cockpit mode for a bit. This camera angle reminds me of a set of Corsa. I don't know why.
The gap to teammate is 7.0 seconds.
I've got a bit of a plan at the end of the stream. If this upgrade does fail, then I've got an alternative. So I think we've got enough just to get to the end. Okay, so we've got some spare fuel to use, which is just under 2 laps of fuel. Okay, so we've got enough fuel just to end us towards this race. We just need to keep pushing, keep extending that gap to Vettel, and we should be looking good. Oh, back end. And 2 laps to go here of this Grand Prix, but the game for some reason recognises it as 3. Whoa, 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 whoa. And a bit of a tail slapper there through that right-hander. And now we've got Sebastian Vettel all over us now. Isn't it good?
Sebastian is behind you. The gap to the car behind is 6.0 seconds. They're on fresh softs. The time last lap was a 1 minute 28.6.
Oh, backhand, stay with me, stay with me. I think he's closer than 6 seconds. I didn't mean to press that.
Sebastian behind. Our gap behind is 2.9 seconds. They're on fresh softs. The time last lap was a 1:28.6.
Okay. Just showing you some more, just some different cameras for a change.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh, that was a save. I had to save that. It's a quick reaction time there, and because of that, Sebastian Vettel is all over me now. Just we will have to defend for these last 2 remaining laps of this British Grand Prix. So hopefully we can get no mistakes coming into Abbey and Maggots and Beckett's. Hopefully we can get a good exit through that chicane. Down this back straight now. Hopefully you guys can actually aim in the stream. Or probably the mic's too close. After locking up there on the left front, 25%, and 26 and 23 in the rears. Okay. We did well to try and avoid that problem. But Vettel's gonna have a shot at DRS. Down this back straight. He has to put in Rich to try and defend. Get out of his slipstream. Don't want to be making any mistakes now. As I did that, I took my teammate out in the process. That was great. I oversteered, so I must have gotten the curb or something. Rears lit up. Try that again. There we go. This should be good. Through the final corner, we're going to win the British Grand Prix. Get in.
That's a fantastic performance from Ferrari. It hardly looked in doubt. And Anthony Davidson, give me your thoughts. How did they accomplish this result?
Well, time management probably played quite a large role in the outcome of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres, that's really where the race was won today.
And as we can see, it's time for the podium, and as the drivers make their way out, there's a familiar red suit making its way to the top step. Fantastic win for Ferrari. And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. A strong race then for our championship leader. That's extended their advantage at the top of the standings. Now then, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Let's give it to Sergio Perez. That was a commanding performance today. Very impressive indeed.
On to the constructors then. Ferrari extend their lead at the top of the championship. It was great having you with us for this weekend. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Until next time though, goodbye.
So that was a good race overall, really. It was a good race. A few mistakes, but We move on to the next Grand Prix at Hungary, and hopefully we can have a good race there. So that is one. Oh, thank you. I think that's Uja. But thank you for this the subscription, and hopefully you enjoy the content on the channel.
Quick question. How are you here? Are you happy? I mean, obviously, I hope so, but, you do have some other options if you're up for a new challenge. Let me just grab the door. I had a call from another team a few weeks ago, and, well, things have moved on since then. These are the offers I've managed to put together for you. You don't have to do anything with them, but let me know what you think.
So I'm just gonna stick with and get them done. Okay. Let's go to the invitation event. I'm not doing the China one because I've done the China one like 3 times, and after a while it gets quite boring.
Hello again, and thank you for joining us today for one of the few events this year that won't have a critical impact on the World Championship. So maybe we can all relax just a little bit more and enjoy the action from this wonderful field of historic cars.
So here we go then. The white's not my strongest, and we got to overtake 12 opponents in 3 minutes and 30 minutes. Yeah. Let's go. Oh, I need to put this on. It's going pretty slow. Come on, come here. On the inside. Got you. Oh, we need to get 12, not 10. Okay. Come on, I'm not getting the speed. Oh, move! Braking on the exit. Are you actually serious? This guy's so slow though. Let's go right when you're outside then. Move, move. Thank you.
Okay, watch the aggression, please. Don't want to lose places because of a penalty.
Tell these drivers to speed up, man. It's slow as hell. Pass that guy, and pass that guy. If I had a bit more time, I'd have got, I think I'd have won this. You know, that way I've got more, in the challenge was to get 12, and I've beaten that. If I can get top 4, top 5, that'd be awesome. So we overtake 12 opponents. And now we wait to find out to see if we get the upgrades, which I'm hopefully. Come on. Hopefully I've got the upgrade. Yes! Haha.
So we're done fitting the next big upgrade. All the test results look great. The only one left to check it out is you. So I look forward to seeing you try it out in the next session. You should be able to feel the difference.
Ignacio?
Lives up to expectations.
Yeah, I can't see a name. I'm gonna go with Ignacio. But we get the ultimate upgrade for that, which I'm happy about. And we also get durability. So, yeah. Thank you to Ignacio and Uja for commenting in the live stream. I've been F1 David here. I hope you enjoyed the rest of your day. Career mode will be out tomorrow. And peace.